Do you want to know why I'm a savage? Because it's 1 AM and I'm making a cheesecake for your entertainment, not mine, your entertainment, and I'm going to take a drink. Lovely. Now, don't let the fact that I'm dressed fool you. I have pyjama bottoms on and a pyjama top as well. I'm ready after I make this to hop straight into my bed and go to sleep. I'm making a white chocolate cheesecake, but it is a Milky Bar cheesecake, but I'm going to change it to a white chocolate cheesecake because I'm not buying the Milky Bar bars. Because we need like 4 or 5 of them, and I'm not paying like £5 when you can buy these for 30p and they taste the exact same. So we're just going to call it a white chocolate cheesecake. What I have done that I'm not going to show you is I've made the base, which is just 300 grams of digestive biscuits and 150 grams of unsalted butter. Basically all you do is you crumble up the digestive biscuits. You can put them in a food processor or crumble them up by hand, which takes forever. So I definitely recommend a food processor. And then melt the butter on a low heat, mix it in and put it in your tray, which I can't remember what size the tray. It's a round tub. I'll show you it, but I can't remember what size, let me check. So you put it into an 8-inch cake tin. My base is currently in the fridge setting so that it's ready for when I have the actual cheesecake to put in it. Fun fact, cheesecake doesn't actually mean cheese. There's like no grated cheese in it, just in case you were wondering, but there's soft cheese in it. I'm going to get started. First up, I'm going to grab my glass bowl, and the reason it's glass is because I'm going to put it over a saucepan with water in it to melt my chocolate. I need 300 grams of white chocolate. You can use any white chocolate you want. If you do want to make a Milky Bar chocolate, you can buy the Milky Bar chocolates, but I just buy these. They're own. Well, I didn't buy it, my mum bought it, I'm skint. They're just, these are only 30p, so it's legit the same. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you the difference. So just use whatever chocolate you feel like using. If you want to make it cheaper, then you use the discounted chocolate. You can get it from anywhere. And then obviously if you want to make the Milky Bar, you just use the Milky Bar chocolate. So 300 grams of white chocolate, which is 3 bars because these are all 100 grams. So this is one of the first steps that you want to do after you make your base, purely because this needs to be left to cool down before you mix it in with any cream or anything like that. So once you've got all your white chocolate in the bowl, you want to either boil this over a low heat, so putting water in a pan and setting this on top and melting it, or you want to put this in the microwave for, I don't know how long it takes to melt chocolate, like just however long, just make sure you don't burn it. So I'm going to actually just use the pot because I find that a bit easier, especially with this amount of chocolate. So all the chocolate's melted, but I forgot that I actually need this bowl, so I'm going to put it in this white bowl and let it cool on the side, but keep mixing it regularly so it doesn't go hard. I've just realised that I'd only put 200 grams of white chocolate, so I'm going to have to melt another 300 grams, and no, not another 300, another 100 grams and put it in. Okay, so now that the white chocolate is melted, and it's definitely 300 grams, I'm sure, at least I think I'm sure. So next up I need to get a bowl, and I'm going to add in 3 ingredients to this bowl. So the first ingredient is this soft cheese. This is just a Savers Morrison soft cheese. I don't know much it is, and I'm not asking my mum because funnily enough everybody in the house is sleeping except for me. Even the dog's sleeping, the bearded dragon's sleeping, the bird's sleeping, and the fish is, I don't know, I think the fish is dead. But soft cheese anyway, nice and watery. Lovely. Okay, so you need 500 grams of soft cheese into the bowl. That's really impressive. Basically it all went in, there's like nothing left. Now the reason why I'm not weighing the soft cheese is because it's 250 grams per, what is it, tub or something like that, and I have 2 tubs, and 250 plus 250 is 500 grams. At least to my knowledge from an Nat 4 maths. Yes. Oh my god, it's actually all came out. I've never been so proud of me. Okay, now that I have 500 grams of soft cheese in my bowl, I'm going to mix it just so that it softens it up. I don't know why I do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Next up, 75 grams of white powder. Not the kind of white powder that you wish it was, but it's just icing sugar. And I have, what's it called, measured this beforehand because I'm a professional, and after all, Gordon Ramsay is my uncle. So 75 grams into the bowl. And I'm going to mix that in as well. Nearly put my soft cheese everywhere. I'm just thinking that it'd be better if you actually seen me mixing the bowl as well. Not mixing the bowl, mixing in the bowl. Maybe I should fix the camera a wee bit and put you lower. Perfect. Okay, next up for the last ingredient to go into just this bowl is a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I can't remember if it's essence or extract, but I think they both are the same if I'm honest. I don't ever see any difference. So we're going to put a teaspoon in and we're going to measure it carefully. I'm not going to shake. Perfect. Yes. Haha. And then I'm going to mix this in. Okay, now that this is all mixed in, I'm going to set this at the side because I don't need it right now. And I'm going to grab my glass bowl. I'm going to mix in double cream, and it's 300ml of double cream. I need to go and get it out of the fridge. So I'm using this double cream here. It's exactly 300ml. I'm just going to pour all of this into it, and I'm going to mix it until it's stiff paints. I think that's the name of it. It's like what? No, what is that? What the same? Is that the same thing you do with eggs? I think it is. You mix until stiff peaks when you're making like meringues or something like that. Well, I'm going to do that basically. So I'm going to grab my trusty mixer and I'm going to turn it on to number 1. Oh, it's not on. It's a plug. Whoopsie daisy! And I'm also going to make as much noise as possible considering everyone in the family is sleeping. Okay, now it's like, I don't know, clumpy. It looks like eggs. Apparently you're supposed to hold this over your head and if it doesn't fall out then it's fine, but I don't have that kind of trust. So that's not going to happen today. I'm going to take these out actually. I can never get these out. There we go. And I'm going to just kind of set these at the side. Again, make as much noise as possible. So next I'm going to bring this bowl back with the 3 ingredients in it and I'm going to put this into this bowl, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it when I'm putting it in. But once I put a bit in, I'm going to fold it in. So that folding's like, you do that and then flip it over. I don't know, I'm not a bloody cook here. Well, it's not cook, it's a baker, isn't it? So I'm going to take like maybe half of it and put it in, and then I'm going to fold it in. I think the reason that you have to fold it is to keep the air in, because you need air in a cheesecake. I don't know. I know you need to do that with a Swiss roll. Also make sure that you stir your white chocolate just so that it doesn't go hard. Now I'm going to take the rest of it and just put it in. Whoops. Honestly, I would say this is quite an easy recipe. It just takes a while because it needs to set overnight or it needs to set like for 6 hours. So if you make it in the morning, it'll be ready for like maybe night time. Well, not night time, maybe like dinner time. But it does take a while to set. It's not like something that you can make that day out the blue and be like, yeah, let's have it for lunch. So you need to like have it prepared, and it takes quite a lot of ingredients as well, I would say. Because nobody really has like soft cream or double cream kind of hanging about the house. It's something that you need to go out and actually buy all the ingredients for. Unlike cupcakes, like you usually have castle sugar and flour and eggs about your house, but for cheesecake you don't really. But it is definitely worth it. It is a really nice recipe. This one's one of my favourite ones that I've made because I made a Mars bar and I made a after it, and this one's definitely the nicest and it's the sweetest as well. We all know I have a sweet tooth. Okay, now that the chocolate has cooled down a wee bit and it's not too hot, I'm going to pour all of this into this bowl with everything in it. And this is the last step before you put it in the fridge to set overnight. And I don't know what this does when you add it. I know it tastes like white chocolate and it makes it definitely more sweeter. And see if you feel like, if you ever make a cheesecake and it doesn't taste dead sweet, put caster sugar in it. Because you don't even need to put a lot, maybe like 50 grams of caster sugar in it, and it makes it taste so much nicer. Taste so much nicer. Taste so much nicer. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Why did? Oh my god. Oh, I'm such an idiot. So much for me trying to give you tips on how to make your cheesecake sweeter. I'm bloody putting a bowl in it to make it chewy. This is why I like videoing when I'm cooking, because something always seems to go wrong and I get it on camera. Like, when do you ever get you doing something stupid like dropping a bloody bowl into your cheesecake on camera. Like, you never. This is why I quite enjoy video, because you can watch me struggle. Now I'm going to just mix this white chocolate in. Me and my family were actually talking about doing like a come down with me, but like a family come down with me, and I definitely think it's a good idea. What would happen is, one week it would be my turn to cook, one week it would be like my mum's turn to cook, then my dad's, then my brothers, my sister-in-laws, and we can make it like a wee YouTube series, because I feel like it would be quite funny, and it would be funny like if you want to see it as well. So let me know if you'd like to see like a wee come down with me family edition, and it'd be something to look back on as well when like in a couple of years, like, oh, remember the time we done the family come down with me, and we'd make it like a proper come down with me series. So it'd be like sitting in the car with your wee tickets and being like, I give that a 7, and then you have to explain why, and then the winner can like get something. Yeah, I think that would be a really good idea. I would love to do that. And cooking as well, because God knows what my brother would cook, would get super noodles for dinner or something like that. But it would be fun, and it would be funny as well. I just need to try and get like all my family in on it. My sister-in-law said that she would be in on it. I'd definitely be in on it. I need to see about my mum and dad, because they're always like, don't get me on camera. So I don't know, it would be fun. Let me know. I'll try and persuade them to make a wee series on YouTube with me. Okay, now that this is mixed up, I'm going to go and get the base out of the fridge. So this is the cake tin that I was telling you about. It's round and like that deep, and this has been setting for about an hour. It doesn't need to set that long. I just done it because I thought that it would save some time at least earlier on, and I put my digestives in and I thinned it out and made sure that it's flat. So this is all ready, and next up I have to put this on top of it. So the full bowl just goes on top of it, dollop right in. There's going to be like a decoration layer that goes on top, but you can't decorate until the next morning. So this video is going to carry on to the next morning, where I'm probably going to be an absolute mess and I've not done my hair. So it doesn't really matter, to be fair. And obviously it's like 1:30 in the morning right now, so I'm going to be sleeping in late tomorrow, and I'm going to hope that nobody munches a bit of the cheesecake before I get to decorate it, because that's what happened with the Mars bar cheesecake. My dad and his wee pal decided to munch a bit, and it wasn't even decorated. I was raging, because I was going to make a wee TikTok and get a nice wee picture of it, and well, I couldn't really get a picture of it because it was already 8:30. Now I'm just spreading this out so it's like even and round, and I'm going to try and get it as flat as possible. But now it's in and it's flat-ish, and I'm going to put this in the fridge and let it set overnight, and I've got my full mess to tidy up. Also, when it's in the fridge, make sure that it's on a flat surface, because see if it's not, it's going to set lopsided. I know it's kind of just common sense, but some people don't have that, for example myself, but I learnt that the second time around. It's done, it needs to set overnight. There's nothing else that I can do. I just need to tidy up all my mess, which I'm not looking forward to because it's 1:30 in the morning and I need my bed. But I'll see you tomorrow anyway, and we can decorate it together. How fun. I'm quite excited for the decoration. Decorating stuff is my favourite part of everything. Love decorating cupcakes and cakes, so that's exciting. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon, because it is like 12. So the cheesecake has set overnight. It's been about 8-9 hours, so it's definitely set. It's cold and it's not runny either, so obviously it's cold because it's been in the fridge, but it's not runny. That's the main thing. Okay, for the decoration, you can really do whatever you want. It's not specifically, it doesn't have to be this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a kind of like netted white chocolate over the top, and then put cream and Milky Bar buttons on top. So I'm going to just use the same white chocolate that I used yesterday, and I'm going to melt like maybe half of the bar, so say like 50 grams of chocolate. It can be any chocolate. If you want it to be like milk chocolate, you could do that as well. So now that I've got this, I'm going to go and melt this, and I will come back. Oh, you okay? Look what I have a wee helper. Are you going to help me bake the cake? Well, not the cake, decorate the cheesecake, that's the word. Yeah. Okay, so I've melted chocolate, and remember that bowls get hot when you put them in the microwave. Hi, do you want to help me bake? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get the bowl. I put it in this bowl because I ended up putting it in the microwave. That's a glass bowl. I'd be careful if I was you. Do you want buttons? Do I hold them instead? No. That's a bit too crazy for you. You're going to smash it. I'd let go if I was you, just in case. I don't want any smashed bowls, okay? So if you could let go, that would be great. No. Right, cool. Please, let go. Just let go, baby. Please. Please. Okay. Take your handy, please. Thank you. And we'll move that out of your way. I'm going to take this here. So that's just the white chocolate, and I'm going to just spread it about. But I'm going to do the wee like technique where you do that. I don't really know what it's called. So I'm going to grab a spoonful and do this. You know what I mean? Don't know what it's called. Just going to freehand it here. You enjoying this? My wee cooking partner. It's now done. I'm going to try and show you with one hand. You can't see it that much, but next up what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the cream, and I'm going to use 100 ml of cream. You might not use it all, but you can try and use as much as you want. 100 ml of cream into this bowl, and I'm going to mix it until it's stiff again like what we done yesterday. But I'm going to do that in the kitchen because I don't want you to give Romy a fright. Are you alright with that? Do you want to help me mix the cream? No? Okay. How cute's our wee outfit? It's so cute. Our wee first pair of tights. Oh, you're so cute. Ah, give me a cuddle. Are you my wee baking partner? Okay, I've mixed the cream up now, and I'm going to actually, to sweeten it up a wee bit, I'm going to add a tablespoon of caster sugar. A tablespoon, I was going to say a teaspoon. And I'm going to just mix it in so that it's nice and sweet. Next up, I'm going to grab a piping bag. You can grab any piping bag. I'm just going to use this plastic one. You can use a like plastic bag as well if you want, with a nozzle. If you just cut, if you don't have a piping bag, just cut a hole in it and put a nozzle in it. And there we go, so that's ready to be piped, and now I'm going to grab the cheesecake. The white chocolate's set, it's only been about 5-10 minutes, so it's set quite fast. What I'm going to do now is pipe little like round circles on the different portions that you cut. Now I'm the worst at cutting even portions, so this is probably going to be a wee bit off, but it doesn't matter to be fair. I think every kind of portion is going to have a bit of cream in it anyway. So I'm going to just pipe little circles. Oh. That didn't sound too good. I actually don't know how many people this is supposed to like serve, but it just depends what kind of size slices you like to cut, because sometimes people like small slices and sometimes people like to cut big slices, so it totally depends. It's definitely going to feed like a full family anyway. A good baker always tests their piping bag, even though I've just decorated it, but oh well. Okay, so now that it's done, as you can see here, I'm going to grab my Milky Bar, what are they? I'm going to just place a Milky Bar button on top of every like ringlet of, what's it called? Cream. Can't really get my words out this morning. My last button. Voila! And there we go, that is it decorated. Looks delicious. Now I'm going to just sit this in the fridge until it's ready to be ate, and I'll take it out later on because we're going to have it for dinner. But yeah, that's exciting. So I hope that you enjoy yours if you want to make it with me, or if you want to make it later on. You can find the recipe online anyway. You just search up Milky Bar cheesecake and you can use any one you want. But if you want to follow this recipe, you can. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm really excited to go and eat my cheesecake now. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and comment what other videos you'd like to see me do, and subscribe as well please. I want to try and get to like 1,000 by the end of next month, so that's exciting. So thank you for watching again, and goodbye.
Reading all this ain't love at first sight, 'cause I know how this works. I got my ABCs right. Oh, so let's fake pretend. Say you'll be the one for me. Say you'll be the one for me forever. I know this will end tonight, but you'll be the one for me. Say you'll be the one for me. It's been so long since I got so close to